Hello, this is a demonstration of our desktop application, Assirobo. The purpose of this video is to showcase some new functionality in our app, which requires two new Google OAuth2 scopes. Now, our app has already been verified for the gmail.modify scope, and our aim in this video is to be verified for two more scopes, namely for Google Drive and Google Spreadsheets. Now, just a bit of background about our app. Assirobo is a desktop automation app, and due to popular demand, we've added functionality to automate Google Spreadsheets on behalf of our users, using their Google accounts and OAuth2 authentication. Now, since this new functionality would involve creating spreadsheets on their Google Drive and editing spreadsheets, we require both the Drive scope and the Spreadsheet scope. So in this video, we'll showcase the reason why those scopes are necessary, and we'll do that by creating spreadsheets, editing spreadsheets, reading from spreadsheets, and finally deleting spreadsheets within our app. So I'd like to begin with the authentication process. Now to start off, we navigate to the top right menu here and click OAuth2 Management, where the user can choose which functionality they want to authorize our app to use on their behalf. In this case, we're choosing Google Spreadsheets, and the user will type in their Google account and click Authorize App. Now this would start a browser window, and here the user can verify that the client ID is correct, and here the privacy policy has been updated to say our app will use Google Drive, and of course the terms of service, so the user can go ahead and log in. Right. Now a user can make sure that they're not giving our app any excessive permissions and click Continue. And that's the end of the authentication process, or authorization process rather. Here our app says successfully registered account, and the user is ready. Now we'll demonstrate how our app actually uses those permissions to do things on behalf of our users. And we start by creating a new automation task. And we'll call this new task Demo Spreadsheet Task. And click Edit, which will take us to the editor screen. Now this is the editor screen for this new task, and we will begin by creating a new spreadsheet on behalf of our user. To do that, the user will navigate to the left-hand menu and click the Create command and type in the account that they want to use. This is the account that we registered earlier. And we will name this new spreadsheet. So we will call this Demo Spreadsheet. And within our app, we will refer to this newly created Google Spreadsheet. Let's call it New Spreadsheet. Now, if we run this command, our app will start creating a new spreadsheet on their Google Drive on the user's behalf. So to make sure this actually happened, let's navigate to Google Drive. And here we can see a new spreadsheet called Demo Spreadsheet has been created just now. Now this is the spreadsheet that our application has just created on behalf of our user on their Google Drive. Right. So now we've successfully demonstrated creating a new Google spreadsheet. Next, we will demonstrate editing the spreadsheet by adding a value to a cell. So what we will do is let's add a cell value to the A1 cell. Now to do this, since we want to edit an existing spreadsheet, instead of using the create spreadsheet command, we will use the load spreadsheet command. And the user will type in their account as earlier, and specify which spreadsheet they want to edit. Now the user can do this by specifying the URL of the spreadsheet, or the spreadsheet name, or the ID. Now for simplicity, we'll simply use the URL because it's right here, and paste it here. And we will refer to this loaded spreadsheet as simply spreadsheet. Now once we've loaded the spreadsheet, we want to add a cell value. So we will use the set cell value command. And the spreadsheet we want to add a cell to is called spreadsheet. This is the one we just created. And we will specify the worksheet name. Now there's only one worksheet here. It's called sheet 1. So we will type in sheet 1. And we want to, let's say, input value, or let's say food. And this is what we will set the cell value as. And we will set the A1 cell. So once again, we will take the spreadsheet that we just loaded, and within the sheet 1 worksheet, in the A1 cell, enter this cell value, and click OK. So now if we will run this in real time on my screen, it should show that the A1 value will be set to foo, like this. That's a success. So now we've just demonstrated our application editing a spreadsheet on their Google Drive on behalf of the user. Now our app can also read cell values using this get cell value command. So we will edit this task to load the same sheet, and this time instead of setting a cell, we will get a cell value. So we will take this loaded spreadsheet. We want to load from this worksheet, sheet 1. We want to load the cell value from A1, or actually, let's load from A3, just for fun. We want to load the value, not the formula, and we will take this loaded value, which is b bar, and put it in a variable called data. Let's call it variable, right here. Now the contents of this variable, we can display confirmation dialog. We will display the contents of this variable, just to make sure that this actually worked. So if everything goes well, our app should display bar in a pop-up. We will run this. Right, bar. So this is how our application can automate reading from spreadsheets within the user's Google Drive. Now finally, we will demonstrate deleting the spreadsheet that we have just created. So since we want to delete this, we will use a new command called delete. Delete Google Spreadsheet. This is the account we use, and we will specify the sheet that we want to remove by URL. Right? Now this command, if everything goes well, should delete this spreadsheet. So if we go to Google Drive, now in real time, if I run this task, it should remove demo spreadsheet. Right? It has just been deleted. Right. So this concludes our demonstration for the new functionality with our app, which uses the new scopes for Google Drive and Google Sheets. Thank you very much for watching.